Hey Sloabies! Welcome back to another DIY. I know a lot of you guys have bought your gifts or made a bunch of gifts and now you're getting ready to package them. I discovered a couple ways on how to wrap your stuff so that it looks chic and fabulous, but also you're not spending a ton of money on them. I'm going to show you 3 ways on how I would gift wrap some of my stuff. I love the way it turned out. We're going to go ahead and grab all of our cheap supplies and sit down and wrap our gifts together. So let's go! And for this first gift wrapping, I'm going to use tissue paper, and it's fairly cheap. It's like $1 at the Dollar Tree, and I'm laying down 4 pieces of tissue paper. I think it gives it enough thickness for wrapping. And now I'm just gonna lay down my box, and I'm just going to wrap the gift like I normally would. Next, I'm going to take a piece of twine and I'm going to lay the box right on top of it. I cross the twine over and then I bring it to the other side and I tie it into a knot. You'll have quite a bit of twine left over, but don't snip it off just yet. Just set this aside. Okay, so on to the pom-poms. What I'm gonna do is I cut the paper so that it's like a long rectangle, and I lay down 4 pieces of tissue paper, and I'm going to fold it like a fan. So just back and forth. Now here you have a little bit of freedom. You can cut it out into a petal, or I'm just cutting it into a triangle here, and that's pretty much it. To secure this, I'm going to cut out a little piece of twine and I just tie it right in the center, really tight as I can. Now I just fan out the folds and I pull the petals apart and it will start to look like a pom-pom. Now back to the box, I'm just going to go ahead and tie that extra piece of twine that was on the box to the pom-pom, and I'm going to fluff it up a little bit so that it will hide the twine that's in the middle. And then I also found these really cute little berries. I think the berries, I don't know what they're called, but they were $1, and I'm just going to snip off a little bit of it, and I am going to tie that also to the box. And I think it's such a cute little accent piece. And there you are, it looks like Christmas on the box, and seriously, who needs bows when you have pom-poms and cheap berries from the dollar store, right? So this next one will require some grocery bags. You can just go to the grocery store and ask them for a couple. They're pretty generous, they'll just give it to you for free. And go ahead and open it and deconstruct it so that it lays flat. Now I'm just going to wrap my gift with this paper bag, and keep in mind that you would want all the fonts or any of the printings to be facing towards you so that once you're done wrapping, there won't be any text or fonts unless the fonts and text are really cool. Oh, just a fun and quick note, it looks like I'm giving out a bunch of iPads as Christmas gifts, but honestly, these are just old boxes that my brother and I keep because it would drive us nuts if we don't have the original boxes to things. So yeah, we're not really that generous. We're not giving away iPads this year. Okay, so I want to share with you guys these really awesome ribbons I found at the Michael's Craft Store, and it's amazing how ribbons have really stepped up their game. This is kind of like a twine / lace mesh ribbon, and I think it's cool because now I'm gonna use it on my box. And I'm just going to cut out a piece that is long enough to wrap around one side of the box. So I found some of this green box filler stuff, and I'm just going to grab a bunch of it and I'm gathering it together, and I tie the very top of it with some twine. Before I complete the knot, I'm going to slip on a little bell, and then I finish it off into a little bow. And then I found this really pretty gold pine leaves. I think these are pine leaves, but yeah, I got these from Michael's Craft Store and it was on sale during Black Friday. So I'm just going to snip a couple of these leaves, and I am going to arrange them on the box and hot glue them down. And lastly, I glue on the bundle of filling at the very top, and I just think this looks so organic and earthy. It's just really, really pretty. It looks like, I don't know, bunch of birds and squirrels put it together in this magical forest, but I think it's such a great wrapping. And lastly, here's the prettiest one, I think, and the most time-consuming idea. So you're going to start out with the box that's already wrapped with a paper bag, and I'm going to grab this awesome hole puncher, and I'm going to punch out a bunch of circles from the tissue paper. Next, I am going to glue the circles onto the box, and I stagger the circles so it looks like polka dots. I think that's so pretty, polka dots. I'm obsessed. Okay, so for final touches, I'm going to add this really pretty ribbon also on top, and I'm just going to tie it normally into a bow. And just for some sparkle and love, I'm going to glue this gold leaf right underneath the bow. And voila! Here's the third gift wrapping idea. And I think this is obviously very time consuming, but I think it's so special, especially if you're giving it to someone special. And of course, out of all these three, you can mix and match and create different designs. These are just a couple of ideas for you to run with. So alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. These are just basically something that you can build upon. Obviously, you can do so much more with them if you want to spend more time on gift wrapping. If you don't, totally understand. The holidays, busy time of the year. There's a couple ways that you can turn it into your own. I hope that it inspired you to do something a little bit sweet for someone when you give them their gift. For now, you guys, if you are going to use any of these ideas, be sure to hashtag it with SLOABN and send it over to any of my social networks. I would love to take a gander, and I would love to share it with others. Thank you again for watching my channel, and I will talk to you guys later. Remember to rock on, Sloabies. Bye! He knows if you've been good or bad, so be good for goodness sakes. Hey Sloabies, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 top items that I would give away as gifts. And I did this last year and a lot of you guys really liked it, so